All right, so welcome back to part two. This is hole number 7. It looks like it's a par 4, 411 yards or so. And this thing is turning pretty hard to the right. You can see a lot of room to the left, but that obviously just leaves you a longer shot. And then if you cut the corner over there, over these trees, you can leave yourself with probably no more than a wedge with this wind behind us. Perfect. Perfect.
Get through. Oh, it did. All right, hit that drive about 250 with a little fade on it. I've got 155 left. All right, just gonna hit a smooth 8-iron and should be good.
Oh, this looks really good. It's headed right at it. He started at it and it's going right at it. So I think it's gonna be really close. Just kicked up off of a ridge and bounced up. Nice shot, dude.
Thank you.
All right, so I hit a good drive there. You guys probably saw it on the shot tracer, but I cut that corner to perfection. Got 115 yards left. It is a little bit downwind, but I'm gonna hit the approach wedge, choke down, and just kind of aim at the middle of the green. Hopefully bring it back.
Oh, he made a great adjustment right there. It's just left of the pin, drawn over. Looks like it's pretty good. Might be a little deep, but overall good shot.
All right, so I went just a tiny bit deep here. Coach kind of called it, but it was a good line. So I got myself about a 20-footer, and then Coach hit an awesome shot here. I mean, he's got maybe like a little 7-8 footer, and let's see if he can knock that in for a little bird. Get it back to even par.
All right, good putt. Good job. You've been steady over those 4 or 5 footers for the last couple weeks.
Dude, it makes a huge difference. You start making those. You get a little more confidence with the longer ones. You know, you don't mind going for them. It's amazing.
Sure is.
All right, beautiful par 3 here. About 160 yards and just completely surrounded with bunkers on every side. And the pin is tucked on the left-hand side, even though it doesn't really look like it. Check the map on the cart, and there's not a lot of room left, and it looks like everything kind of funnels away from it. So the miss here is middle of the green, and we do have wind blowing from left to right. So I think you take it at the pin and let the wind move it, and you should be fine with 15, 20-footer birdie. Coach is playing just the nicest of swoops in there. He started right side of the green, bringing it back. He's going to be, looks like he's going to be pin high, just to the right of it.
Oh, I started it just left of the pin, but it's going right at it. Swooping just a little, and I think it's gonna be good.
All right, so Coach ended up down there. He was a little bit short up front of the green. He's gonna have himself about a 50-footer or so, and then I ended up pin high right here. You guys can see I'm gonna probably have about a 15, 20-footer. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys are leaving a comment and a like on these videos if you're enjoying them. And these hats, we got a bunch of different merchandise you guys can pick up on golfholics.com, so check it out. Oh, great putt.
All right, great 2-putt, good par.
Thanks, dude.
Steady Eddie. All right, we're on hole number 9. It's a par 5. It's 544 yards. Looks like it's a slight uphill and dogleg to the right. Those bunkers are pretty huge down the line, and then the ones to the right I think are going to be reachable. It looks like it's a little bit into the wind and pretty wide open. And the big cat officially is still -1 through 8.
Nice, dude. Best driver of the day. That's the good old patented.
Start up the right with the baby fade to perfection down the middle. All right, how'd you hit that drive?
Drive was a little heely, but it turned out good. We got a little bit of downwind, so it was about 295 down here, and I got 220 yards left with slope. So I'm gonna just take a hybrid, and I'm gonna take kind of a risky line here. I'm gonna aim for the right side of the green, and hopefully let the wind push it back. Hitting a draw here, I think I'm gonna end up really long. So we're gonna take a little risk, a little gamble.
I started it just left of the pin and it's fading. It's going to be in that little nestle right there. Should be an easy up. Ooh, looks like there's some rough right there. He just ended up landing in, so, but still should be a fairly easy up and down. All right, I'm right next to Marco on that drive. I got about 220. I'm just gonna bunt a little 3-wood up there and probably miss a little left right where Marco is and try and get up and down.
He is headed exactly where I'm at. I mean, this might be on top of my ball. I get a nice bounce though. He's gonna stay in the short stuff, it looks like. So he'll have a little thinny lie, but that's a green light special for Coach. All right, Marco ended up just on this hillside. It's got about 25-30 yards to work with and then a little bit of green, so should be able to be aggressive with this one. Oh, and he did. Oh, that was a great shot. Okay, he's got about 7-8 feet. Oh, he played that good. Very nice shot. Little 3-4 footer left. Great shot.
All right, we're on hole number 10. It's a par 4. It's 392 yards. Looks like it's a pretty big fairway. There's no trouble right or left. So I think we can be a little aggressive with this. Maybe a driver up the left side, and looks like it kind of carves around to the left. So something middle left would be good. All right, Marco hit it in the other fairway, so he's got about 210. It's gonna be basically all over these trees to that green with some water on the left. I pushed it just a little to the left. Oh, and he's back in the fairway, right in front of the green like he predicted. Good one.
It's a green that's used for 2 different holes, so that's why there's 2 pins up there, but we're going to the one on the right. And Coach hit a good shot up here. He's on the left side of the fairway. What do we got left?
Yeah, I got 147 all over water, so I'm just gonna try and miss it a little bit to the right and long with a 9-iron.
Started this right at it and it's drawing. Looks a little bit left of the pin. And I think it's gonna be just a little bit short of the pin, but not too bad overall. He'll probably have a 25 footer. Laid up down here, I actually got really lucky. I hit a 7-iron, clipped the tree and stayed short of the water. So David Tom's this bad boy. I got 81 yards. I'm gonna hit a lob wedge. I'm gonna try to play a little bit long. There's a huge backstop. I'm gonna zip it back and hopefully get close.
All right, just left of the pin. He landed just below the pin. It's gonna stay there. He's probably got 15, 16 feet left.
So we were both short. I didn't hit a good wedge from back there. I still got about a 20 footer and then Coach is beyond that with a 35, 40 footer.
Oh, me too. It like flattened out at the end.
All right.
All right.
End of the day.
Yeah.
Paid the price for that drive. That's all there is to it. All right, this looks like another awesome par 5. 578 yards, so she ain't no puppy.
This here's Rocky, and he ain't no puppy.
As you guys can see, the hole is going to be going a little bit to the left. We're going to go up towards the right side and hopefully try to swoop on around the corner a little bit. It does look like the fairway banks from right to left slightly, so hopefully we can hit the power slot and give ourselves a chance to get on this green in 2. Coach finally hammers it. That was dead straight with a little tiny draw, and this is going to be deep. Nice drive, dude.
Big Cat started it up the middle, fading. Looks like it'll probably catch the left side fairway. Maybe fringe. All right, Marco pushed his into the trees right here. He's got a pretty wide open shot. I think he's gonna take a rescue.
Yep, got 315 left, so can't really get there. I'm gonna just lay this thing up, and David Thomas is bad boy.
He kind of started up the middle with a big fade. just left of that tree. Not the greatest layup, but you know what? He'll probably hit a good shot from there.
Coach hit an awesome drive there, right in the middle of the fairway. What do you got?
I've got 300 left, so I'm just gonna hit a hard 3-wood and probably leave myself like, 60 yards left.
This looks good. He started up the right. He's playing a draw. This looks like the old coach is back. This thing's gonna be right in the middle fairway. Yep, little 60-yarder coming up. Good shot, dude. All right, guys, just missed in the absolute worst spot over here on the left and short of this tree. So I'm gonna just have to, I got about 145 yards left. I'm gonna hit a 7-iron. I'm gonna choke down and just try to keep this ball low and hopefully flight it and get it somewhere on the green, maybe long.
All right, looks like you pushed it out to the left, ends up in that greenside bunker on the left.
All right, coach called it 60 yards. The guy is good.
All right, got 60 yards, just gonna hit my lob wedge and flight it, a little 1-hopper stopper.
Flighted that nicely, it's going right at it. And I don't know where that's gonna be. I think it might be a tiny bit short, but we'll see.
All right, looks like I'm right here, right below the pin, probably about 18 feet. And then Marco is in that left side green bunker. And he's got kind of a downhill side hill lie. So it's gonna be a tough shot. I think he's gonna try and chunk and run it and get it there as close as possible. Okay, that was safe. He's got a chance at par from there. I got about a 25, 30 footer. All right, good job.
Thanks.
Well done. All right, we're on hole number 12. It's a par 4, it's 383 yards. This fairway is a little tighter than the other ones. Those bunkers on the right are about 220 to 260 out, and then the one on the far left is about 280 to 300. So somewhere in between that would be good. And you guys can see the green straight ahead. And it looks like the pin is, middle front.
Good ball. He started that down the middle and it's just fading towards right center of the fairway. I think it's going to be perfect.
All right, Marco started down the middle with a little fade. It's heading towards that left side bunker. I think it's going to just stay short of it and should be fine.
All right, guys, I hit the fairway, but that was not a really good swing. Kind of cutting across that driver, so I'm going to try to make the adjustment moving on. But I got 106 yards left, a little downwind, so I'm going to play it about 100. Hit the 56-degree sand wedge and go right at this thing.
Man, this one looks good. He clipped it perfect. Just right of the pin, looks like it's sat. Should be close.
All right, coach hit an awesome drive down here. What do you got?
Yeah, one of the better drives of the day. Hit a 296. I've got 80 yards left. Just gonna hit a little lob wedge and try and trap draw it in there.
Started that just right of the flag. It's coming back a little bit. Looks like good distance control, and I think he's gonna have about an 8 or 10 footer left. Nice shot. Look at this undulation out here. If you miss these greens, I mean, it's very penal. That's like an 8-foot drop off right there. Coach and I played it to perfection. Gonna have a couple birdie chances here. It's me on the left, maybe a little 8-footer, and coach on the right with a little bit closer. Nice shot. All right, guys, that's the end of part 2. We're just missing all kinds of putts out here, aren't we?
Yeah, it's, the greens are fantastic. We're just missing them with some bad strokes, but we're having a great time. Shooting a pretty good round overall, just missing a few putts, but, we can't be any happier with this weather, this golf course, and just being out here in Maui.
And a big thank you to Grand Wailea for having us out here. If you guys haven't checked out their website, or if you're thinking about coming to Maui, the link's going to be down below. We're going to link to them. Check it out. They got 3 courses out here. They're all beautiful. And so big thanks again. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit up the store if you want to pick up some of our merch. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You guys know the deal. And we'll see you back here for part 3. Later.
Mahalo.